I'm Karen Grosz, and this is my Fowler Wainwright story. Just about a year ago, I decided to leave my corporate job. I had been coaching independent businesswomen to have strong leadership and sales skills. And I traveled all over the country to do that, and I decided I wanted to stay home for a while. So I tried the next thing, and I tried the next thing, and I tried the next thing, and I realized that none of those were me. So I reevaluated what I was really good at, what I wanted to do, and I decided I was going to start a coaching business. But if I was going to start a coaching business, I needed to be a certified coach. That would give me increased credibility. So I went searching for that certification, and I found Fowler Wainwright. When I got on the webinar series in January, I was my typical self, a little bit of a know-it-all, and I thought, I'm just going to listen with one ear and just pay attention with one eye, because I know how to coach. I just need the certificate. Well, little did I know that our leader was going to be so engaging, and she was going to be so wise. She offered great insights about what it's like to be a coach and how to really help people. And then Fowler Wainwright started using some of the innovative techniques that they use to get the coaches on the call or on the webinar interacting with one another. And I found out that not only was our leader wise, and not only were they using these really cool techniques, oh my goodness, the quality of the people that were going through this process with me would blow you away. They had great niche markets, they had wonderful ideas, they already were helping people, and in many cases, like me, they just needed the certificate. But in getting the certificate, we found ourselves not just learning to coach, we found ourselves being coached. And for me in particular, I didn't know that I needed that, I didn't know that I wanted that. But in one activity, I threw out one of my goals, which I'd been saying for a long time. I want to write a book. Now, I really did want to write a book, but I never took the time to get started. So Linda, in her kind and direct way, said, gosh, Karen, if you don't write the book, if you don't tell your story, who will? Okay, so it's a really simple sentence, but she said it at just the right time, and it really hit me. I was in the right place to hear her. So I'm really happy to tell you that the book is written, and it feels great. I'm so proud to say I'm an author. And I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't been coached when I was learning how to coach. Okay, I have to tell you one more thing. The name of the book is going to make you laugh. The name of the book is What's Your Excuse? And it's a goal-setting book. And I realized that I, the author, had been making a lot of excuses for a long time. And it took becoming a certified coach to get me over my excuses. Fowler Wainwright does a great job when they give you the certificate. There's a fun little ceremony that goes with that. And I felt really credible, like I wanted. But then I took part in some of the other things that they did, the telephone calls, I wrote an article for their newsletter, I jumped on a couple of their webinars, and continued to grow in this community. Well, one of the webinars in particular had a big impact on me. It was with Patricia LaCroix, who's a master coach. Part of the reason I jumped on it was just to see what a master coach would do, since I'd been so impressed by what Fowler Wainwright did. I thought, I could probably learn from her. Well, I did. The course was on creativity and expanding your creativity. And guess what happened? My mind was so blown open to all kinds of new possibilities, new things I could do. Total creative, amazing things started happening for me. During this webinar series, I realized that I didn't just want to coach individuals. I wanted to coach groups. I wanted to help businesses and families increase their communication skills, to become more creative, and to just get along a little more, to act like teams. So I started a company that's called Canvas Creek Team Building, and we're already working with national organizations, and I'm really, really excited about that. And I know that none of this ever would have happened if I hadn't gone through the certification process and then taken part in the additional webinars. There's one more thing that makes Canvas Creek really cool. I'm drawing from the experience of people that I met through my certification process with Fowler Wainwright. In particular, one person that I'm working with is coaching right along with me in this process with Canvas Creek. And he's not somebody I ever would have met. I truly would not have done that without Fowler Wainwright. So it was a great process, and it was amazing people, people that have continued to impact me. And not only am I a certified coach, I'm a coach that's continuing to learn because of this company. My goal all along as a coach had been to help people be more them. In the process of learning how to coach them to that end, I learned how to be more me. That feels really amazing. So thanks, Fowler Wainwright.